Lin attacking, goes all the way and scores. Jeremy Lin, scoop it up off the glass. Nicely done. Jeremy Lin goes around Holiday all the way. Good pass to Hill. That's what you do. 5 on the shot clock. Lin's got to get going. Jeremy Lin with 2, with 1. Straight away 3. Cavs off a 3. Jeremy Lin to beat the clock.
Well, Jeremy Lin is quickly making Los Angeles his home. So much so, all you have to do is look at the disparity in his home versus road numbers this season. He's shooting 51% at Staples Center, 31% or 33% on the road. So who's in the mood for some home cooking? Jeremy Lin. Let's go downtown. He's standing by with John Ireland.
Thanks, guys. I am with Jeremy Lin, and you get Ronnie Price back tonight. You may get Nick Young back on this upcoming road trip. How much will that help that you get some reinforcements in the backcourt?
It's going to help a lot. Right now we're just, trying to make, as much as we can with who we have. And so anybody who at this point is going to really help us, and Ronnie in defense, energy, and being able to run the team, and Nick's going to be an explosive scorer for us as well.
I know one of your stops was Golden State as you've kind of come into your own in this league, and now they have 2 of the best guards in the league in Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. What's the biggest challenge when you got to go out and defend those 2?
It's like playing any great player. You just got to make sure that you do your best to make it as tough for them as possible. They're going to score. They're going to score a lot, but how they get their points at the expense of their team, or is it in a flow? Is it easy? Is it on limited shots, or is it them taking tough shots?
Of course, you never want anybody to beat you off the dribble, but if you have to help your other guard, it's hard to leave those guys, right? That's a kind of a hard decision whether to go help on the drive, or because if you leave Klay or Steph, they can kill you.
Yeah, it's different. You got to be a little bit more inching towards, staying on those guys.
All right, I'm going to ask you a weird question. You are an excellent free throw shooter. You're one of the best free throw shooters in the league. So are they. So are Curry and Thompson. Is that something, a little love from Carlos Boozer, is that something that you can teach, or is it something that you're born with? In other words, I'm not a very good free throw shooter. Could you turn me into one?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know how many you've missed this year, by the way?
Not really, but I know.
You've only missed 2.
Nice. I didn't know.
2 out of like 40.
Yeah, I've been, I've had years where I shot 60% from the free throw line, and then I guess this year is a lot higher. That was in college, and I don't know what I shot my rookie year, but it's just something that you can definitely work on, I feel like.
It's a skill that can be learned.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, some people just have it in terms of, you see guys who are career 90+%, but that's not normal.
Well, this year, that's you. Last thing for you. Kobe's still feeling a little bit sick. We think he's going to go, but we don't know. If he doesn't go, how does that change your approach to this game?
The same thing, just going to continue to be aggressive. I might have more opportunities or whatever, but the mindset won't change. Keep attacking, and I'm expecting him to be out there.
I appreciate it, Jeremy. Thank you.
Right.
That's Jeremy Lin, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, John. I just want to clarify something. Kobe Bryant is going to play, and Jeremy could not turn John Ireland into a good free throw shooter. His lack of athleticism is staggering. Plus, you have to attack to get fouled, and that's not John's game. Point guards will be in the spotlight tonight. Jeremy Lin going up against arguably one of the best in Steph Curry. How important is it for him to make Steph Curry work on the defensive end, for Jeremy Lin to attack and be aggressive offensively?
You have to. That's one of the first things you have to do against Steph Curry, because you know what a weapon he is offensively. He's almost unstoppable because of his ball handling skills and his ability to score off the dribble. So you have to put pressure on him by driving into the lane, trying to shoot some jumpers to get him, to play defense. But more importantly, you try to draw some fouls on Steph Curry. Try to get him in foul trouble, make him work on both ends.
For me, I'd be like Byron Scott. Let's put him in pick and roll after pick and roll after pick and roll. Let Boozer attack him. Lay some wood on this guy. Make him feel the game, because if you have to get over those picks, it can wear you down. He's a guy that likes to score in the fourth quarter. If you keep putting him in those pick and roll situations and you keep nailing him after nailing him, he's going to get tired, so those legs aren't going to be there for him in the fourth quarter. So I said pick and roll him to death.
And Rob, obviously, you heard Jamie say, Jeremy Lin has been much better at Staples Center than on the road.
Especially you at home. You feel comfortable at home. You play very well at home. Put him in pick and roll. Come off that situation where you can attack that basket, because we need you to attack and be aggressive, because Kobe's under the weather. You know, even though Boozer's playing well, we need that extra scoring punch. Come out, shoot your 3 balls, but don't just settle for 3 balls. You got to attack Steph, because Steph, everybody thinks he's a great defender, but he reaches a lot. He gambles a lot. So you got to take advantage of that situation. Do the old deadlift shrimp where you stick your arms out long and maybe get a hack right there and go to one shrimp.
Deadlift was tough. He was a tough guy. But, you know, after you do all the things that Rob just said, attack him, put pressure on him, he turns the ball over. You know, he averages like 4 turnovers a game. And the Warriors, you know, they have a tendency to turn it over as well. So sometimes you can't go into a game saying, you know, how I'm going to stop this guy offensively. You got to go into the game, how I'm going to make him work, make him uncomfortable, and make him play hard on both ends.
All right, let's talk Ronnie Price. He's obviously going to be rested.